Scx10.2 here in the little white box, as you can see, and basically the parcels have started arriving for you know, putting bits and bats on it and kind of like customising it, making it my own and stuff. So basically the first parcel arrived yesterday, and it's the inner fenders from Xtra Speed, and they're basically just the inner wheel wells, act as like mud guards, so it'll hopefully help keep a lot of the electrics and keep a lot of crap out of here, I'm hoping, until it goes swamping through mud and swimming down streams and stuff like that. But it's a start. Now I've got these and I've ordered the Jeep hard body. Now the Jeep hard body is for the Scx10.2. They brought out the version 2 Jeep, and it basically clears the gearbox. A friend of mine on YouTube, he might be watching this, Carmine, he'd comment a lot, and it was actually him who made me aware of this, which made me quite chuffed that I didn't buy the ready to run version, because I was actually quite tempted to get the RTR, and it wasn't until I built up the kit and he said, you've gone with the right model basically, because the Jeep hard bodies, they only cut in and modifying to fit the normal SCX10 gearbox, whereas this is sunk more low, and with the 2-speed like optional bit here, it's lowered the spur gear, if you will, rather than it being sat up here. So I don't know, I'm really chuffed about that. So I'm hoping that body's still going to fit on with the inner fenders. If not, when I run this Jeep body, there's now to stop me changing stuff over for a day. So yeah, here they are, the Xtra Speed thingy-mabobs. So we'll open these and have a look and then get them installed. And if you're watching this and you're into the trucks, my Scania is virtually built. I'm not going to really show you that now because I have all my editing to sort out on the videos and get them together, and then I can get them uploaded onto YouTube also. So I've done quite a lot of filming, and there is a lot of trucking videos, crawling videos to come your way. It's just getting the time now to get everything edited up. So yeehaw for that one. So the Xtra Speed plastic inner fender set. If any of you want this part number, it is XS-SCX230091, and they are the black plastic inner fender set for the Axial Scx10.2. So these aren't the like Lexan moulded, they are hard plastic. I think they're relatively easy to figure out which is which. The rear has the straight edge and the fronts have the curved edge. So straight up easy, and the hardware, some hex bolts and some nuts, and that's all. Now the problem that I have thought with this is with the front guard that I've got on here, and I've ordered the stubby bumper, and also now these, it's the holes in which I'm going to be using and what works best. But I've just took a little look over the inner wells and try and figure out how they go on. Now the side skid plates are going to have to come off to get them under. The rear shock tower is going to have to come off, but they've given us nut and bolt hardware, but there is nowhere to bolt up on the back, as it appears that all these mounting holes use the original screws which go into the plastic parts within the chassis, apart from on the rears where you've got these extra holes here if you wish to like adjust your rear shocks. So it's just thrown me a bit. So I am going to have to dismantle a few bits off here, such as these skid plates. I think the shock towers can stay in place, but yeah, it's mainly the skid plates that have to come off. So I'll get them removed and then I can look at installing these. Right, so I've just took the rear shock tower piece out, and now we can have a look and see if these are just like a direct bolt on. Oh yeah, we have an inner lip. I don't know if you can see that, but this just sits over the chassis down here. So we're going to have to remove this rear screw here, and I'm not drilling more holes into the chassis, and one nut and bolt into the side there. So let's remove this screw bracing the rear bumper. Eventually I'm going to have to take all this out again if I end up with like a metal rear bumper when I put rear bracing, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. Now are these nuts in here longer than this? Just gonna sit that over there and then screw this nut back into there just to secure it for now. And we'll take one of the extra speed nut and bolts. I'm not sure if this is stainless hardware. Would be nice if it is. It looks stainless, but you can never tell from China. I'll just hold that nut in the back there with the key. Wow, so that's one wheel nut. Already transforming the look. I like how the shocks are like within their own compartment now and you can't see through the chassis. So there's the other wheel well fitted to the other side. Again, just reusing the nut that already came in the kit to hold this back bumper bracing, and using one of the hex nuts and bolts which came within the hardware within the extra speed pack for these wheel wells, and they feel nice and secure on there. It's only the two nuts that bolted on. Now for the front, I am going to leave this front just for now. Basically I have a parcel on order and the tracking says it's due today, and that is my stubby bumper from RC 4-wheel drive, which I've ordered from RC Bits. So without unscrewing and screwing and unscrewing to screw in to take things apart, I'd rather try and do this front end in one go. If you've dealt with Axial trucks, you know that the plastics are crap. Now I don't know if they've updated this plastic and made it kind of stronger, but from my experience with the Wraith and the SCX10s, you can only go in and out a couple of times before you need to like get some filament of a 3D printer and melt that in there and retap holes and stuff. So without the hassle of all that, I am just going to leave these front fenders. But when you line them up, as you can see, this inner lip is going to go under there, and there is a screw, which I don't know if you can see this, there's a little brace there between the chassis. So this hole's going to screw into this brace, and then you have the hole here, the secondary hole of the battery tray, and it's going to screw into the battery tray. And at the other side there's like a little brace part for the battery tray, so it's in there. Now my only issue is it's going to be getting layered up at this end. So we've got the thickness of the plastic to tuck into there. We also have this guard, and I also have the front bumper, which is coming later on today. So that's quite a lot up that front end, like within these screws. So I might have to sacrifice this yet and kiss goodbye to that, maybe throw it on my SCX10 for now. So I'm going to wrap that video up there, guys, because for that very reason. And I'll come back to this when I do the stubby bumper and the winch. So for now I just pop these shock towers back in there. Let's just pop the body over. So yeah, there is a gap within the actual well and the body, and from the width of the tyres looks like it's just going to kick all the crap up there anyway. But I've noticed the scaling on this Jeep Cherokee is either very large or the Jeep JK is very small, so I'm hoping they'll just tuck up and close that gap a bit better. But yeah, it gives you an idea. They're the extra speed fenders. It just all adds to the looks, doesn't it, at the end of the day. I don't know whether they're practical or not, but I like it, and that's all that matters really. My truck, my way, my personal touches. So, like I say, I'll come back when I do the video with the stubby bumper, and then we can work out plans for getting the front up there. With this all, like I say, it's going to be laid up 3 times, so do stay tuned for that one. Truck builds, lots of videos to be edited up, so you just have to keep checking back all the notifications, hit that notification bell, and then you'll get pinged on the videos. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't go ahead and complete that, but after looking and where things bolt up and knowing where the bumper mounts and everything else, it just seems like a lot of screwing, unscrewing, taking things apart to put it back together, to take it apart again to put it back together. So like I say, we'll come back and we'll sort them in the stubby bumper, but it gives you the gist, gives you a better idea of the extra speed. I think they were £14 off eBay, and they was here within a week, and they're from RC Mart. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Do feel free to subscribe, support goes a long way, just inspires me to keep making videos. And feel free to drop a comment down below, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. Ciao for now, guys.